Yo, what up, good people? You know who it is. It's your main man, K to the G. Yes. Here once again. I was in deep thought, I guess you could say, and just thinking about some things. And my last image that I put up on my Instagram post was learn how to listen to the still small voice. It's the still small voice that's been with us from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That still small voice tells you when you're going off of the path that you're supposed to be on. And I think a lot of times it's society in the world that we live in, via like entertainment, via what other people's opinions are, via lack of information, and sometimes we dampen or try to silence that still small voice that guides us in the right direction. That tells us, hey man, nah, I don't think you want to go in that direction because that'll set you back. It'll set you back either in time or in earnings. You know what it is that you've earned or energy. It'll set you back. So listening to that still small voice is always trying to point us into a direction or guide us onto a path that is more in alignment with who we are. You know what I'm saying? From our earliest beginnings, from our most natural beginnings, from our most humble beginnings, it always reminds us, to go into that direction because those were the things that initially made you feel as though you were free and how had no worry and you were ill. You were, ease of any ill. You know. That innocence, you know what I'm saying? Getting back to that steel, sorry, it's kind of loud here, but getting back to that steel small voice is what, is most crucial, you know what I'm saying, to allow us to develop into what it is that we truly are. And I get it, I get it a lot of times it's due to social pressure, going into a particular direction that may not even be suitable for you. So it could be due to social pressure due to miseducation, as to what is valuable to us as people in general, but more specifically as a nation of people, I guess you could say. But it kind of tells you what it is that you should desire, and most of those things have nothing to do with the quality that you are, that you present, that you were created to be. So I would urge to listen to that still small voice, even if the majority says something to the contrary of that still small voice. Even if it's not the most popular trend in the time, I would say to you, and if I were talking to a younger brother or sister, or a niece or a nephew or anything like that, or even you, just as a human being, I would say to continue on in that still small voice and continue to listen to it as much as you possibly can throughout the course of your life. Because that'll steer you into the direction that you want to go and get you there faster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you start doing things as a way of trying to please other people, instead of being true to what is in you intrinsically, in your heart and in your soul, like instead of like trying to please people, just do what's in your soul, do what's in your heart. And that will continue on to the path that you were put here to do. You know what I'm saying? So this video rather is in reference to an image that I put up saying, listen to the still small voice, or learn how to listen to it, how to just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Go with the natural flow and current. And this way, you won't develop a sense of angst because you will be on course. It's when we get off of our path and off of our course, or when we start to feel like that we have to do things to please people, when you start to go off course on that, then you'll start to develop a sense of unhappiness and unease, a dissatisfaction. And of course, on top of what is happening socially, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things happening in society that's happening at such a rapid pace that we don't really even have time to observe and process it. But I would tell you, in all of that, listen to the still small voice. I myself personally have always been a nature person, always. And I've come to find out that in my connection with nature and trying to live as best as I possibly can in harmony with that, the more that I do that, the freer I feel. You know what I'm saying? I tend to feel free. Yeah, dog, shh, quiet. Yeah, I tend to feel free. Perfect timing. I tend to feel like more free, liberated, light. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on my path, when I'm on the course of what it is that I'm supposed to be that I feel I'm supposed to be doing. And part of that, what I'm supposed to do is share with y'all my experiences here on earth so that you know that whatever you may be feeling, if it's uncertainty, if you just have like a kind of a dissatisfaction with certain things, you find yourself feeling that way. I would say that my purpose is to do this right here in the moment. You know what I'm saying? This living in each moment and appreciating each moment, you know. So anyway, yeah, be sure to listen to the small, still voice. If there's something that you feel like you should be doing by way of creativity, I say create. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Do it yourself. When I was a kid, I used to beat on pots and pans. And I remember I beat on pots and pans. I would beatbox and all kinds of stuff like this. And in that, you know, creative mode, it's a sense of freedom that you feel. You feel kind of at one with everything. So I would say if you're just a creative person, create. No fear. You know what I'm saying? If you're a loving person, then do that. Love, no fear. If you're a fighter, you know what I'm saying, for causes, be that. And that's probably what it is that you always were in the beginning. But don't let the trials of life harden you. Because once you start to harden, then that expression, that natural expression that you have, will begin to restrict itself and almost stifle and kind of silence itself. So if you are a creative person, make sure that as you're traveling throughout the course of life, you don't let those things get you down. You don't let those things harden you. Okay? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm making it so important for you to listen to the still, small voice, not the loud, clamorous voice. Because there's a lot of distraction out here to get you off course. But listen to the still, small voice. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to that. And especially today, there's all manner of device, new gadgets, gizmos, loud music. There's all clamor, people talking, a lot of people talking. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of opinions and a lot of ideals and a lot of philosophies out there. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to listen to the still small voice, you stay on course, you stay happy, you stay light, you stay at ease. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what time of day. You know what I'm saying? You'll tend to feel free. You'll just feel free, like a child again. You know what I'm saying? Come as a child. Yeah, but anyway, listen to the still small voice. Continue to do that. Don't let life harden you so that you can't hear the call of that still small voice. That peace, that voice of peace, that voice of ease and all of that. Okay? All right. So I hope that you can extract some very important or key points to what it is that I said right here now in this video. All right. Sorry if it seemed like these are disconnected ideas, but all of what I said in that is relative. It all relates one way or another. And who am I to decide what it may mean to you? You know, but I'll make it as clear as possible as I'm sharing these thoughts. Okay, so anyway, I'm enjoying a walk. I'm gonna get back to it. All right, stay healthy, y'all. Free up yourself and appreciate each moment. And sometimes turn the clamor off. Be quiet and allow what's within to come out. Okay, those are dot points. Okay, anyway, your man KG is out. Peace.
Get on up and let